and welcome to autoX. My name is Karan Mathur, and if you are an automotive enthusiast, you know that Mercedes-Benz is on a roll with the launch of regular and AMG models in the country. And arguably, its most important is this, the GLE LWB SUV. Now, it's been launched at a price of 96.4 lakh. It gets 3 variants and it gets a host of changes inside with subtle styling changes on the outside. So in this video, I'm going to take you through each and every one of them and see what you get and what you don't. So let's do it. Now, let's talk about styling, and as you can see, the subtle changes which have gone into the making of the new GLE give it an even better road presence and bring it one step closer to the familiar Mercedes-Benz design language and its bigger brother, the GLS. In terms of the actual changes which have gone into the GLE, you get sharper headlights, a redesigned grille with a single slat element at the front. You also get multiple Mercedes-Benz star logos which adorn the entire grille, and you also get a reworked front bumper, and overall the front end is even sharper, it looks better, and it looks mean as hell when you see it coming behind you in your rear view mirror. Now, when it comes to the side profile, not much has changed over the outgoing model. However, you do get an updated design for the alloy wheels depending on the variants you choose. The model which you see next to us is the GLE 450 4MATIC, and this you get AMG style alloy wheels which are 20-inch in size. And with that, now let's step to the rear, and like the front, you get even more styling updates at the back. Now, if you talk about the rear profile, this area of the new GLE is where the design familiarity between the bigger brother, the GLS, and the GLE really become evident, and no area is more evident in that than the LED tail lamps. These get a sharper look, they get a wraparound style look as well, and overall, with the revised rear bumper, all of it go into the making of really stepping up the design and sprucing up the premium look. Now let's step inside and show you where the real changes lie. Now finally we come inside, and as you guys will notice that the changes which have been made to the inside of the cabin are a lot more extensive than the changes which you get outside. First and foremost, and which will be your first impression, is the updated dashboard layout. I think this has really stepped up the interior design, and as you guys will notice that you get updated AC vents which look very cool. Second is the 2-screen layout. Now you also get the latest MBUX software which really helps the dashboard layout to pop, and the graphics are a lot more sharper as well. Over that, you also get off-road mode, and it also gets a transparent bonnet function as well. Over that, for convenience, you also get a 360-degree surround view camera. Next, we come to the steering wheel, and as you guys will notice, the new steering wheel in the GLE has been lifted straight from the S-Class, and it looks fantastic. You get touch-sensitive controls for the steering wheel, you get paddle shifters. It's really nice to hold, and the clicks of the steering wheel controls are extremely positive. And overall, I think the changes which have gone into the interior have really helped elevate the premium look. Above that, if I had to name some other highlights, those will be wireless Android Auto and Apple CarPlay, wireless charging, electronic power seats at the front and at the back, and over that you also get 3 choices for the upholstery design. Now, as standard, these seats are ventilated, which means they're heated and cooled. Over that, the excellent Burmester surround sound system, which we've experienced in other Mercedes vehicles, comes as standard on the new GLE. Now, I think you guys get the gist of what I'm getting at. The new changes on the front of the GLE really help it stand out, but for someone who's buying the GLE, a main point of concern will be how comfortable the rear seats are. So let's check that out and see what it has to offer in that aspect. So now you find me in the rear seat of the new GLE, and as you can see, I get a lot more space over the outgoing version. Mercedes-Benz has reworked the dimensions inside, and as you can see, I get a lot more knee room, I get a lot more headroom and shoulder room as well. Over that, you get more creature comforts, the first of which is the electronic sunblinds, and you can operate the left or the right sunblind sitting in one spot. With that, I can also operate the blinds for the panoramic sunroof from the same switch panel as well. And one of my favorite features is that you now get 100-watt fast charging capability at the back, and all of it has gone into making the rear seat of the new GLE a lot more comfortable, a lot more feature loaded, and a lot bigger for every person as well. So with that, let's go outside and let me tell you all the engine options and the variants you get with the new GLE. Now, in terms of engine options and variants, you get 3 to choose from, the first of which is the GLE 300D. This makes 260 bhp and 550 Nm of peak torque. In terms of pricing, this has been kept at 96.4 lakh rupees. Now, next comes the GLE 450 petrol variant. Now, in terms of power, this makes 380 bhp and 500 Nm of peak torque. In terms of pricing, this comes in at 1.1 crore rupees. Finally, you have the full-blown GLE 450D. In terms of power, this makes 370 bhp and 750 Nm of earth-shattering torque. In terms of pricing, this has been kept the highest and comes in at 1.15 crore rupees. Now, overall, I think all the changes which have gone into the making of the design and interior features of the new GLE really help it stand out, really give it a mean street presence, and all the changes which have been done inside really add to the comfort and style factor of this premium interior. Now, in terms of how it performs and how it stacks up against its competitors and even the outgoing version, we'll be waiting to take this car out for a proper test drive review and see what it has to hold over its outgoing counterpart. And with that, I've come to the end of my video. My name is Karan Mathur. Thank you for watching. I'll see you guys real soon.